Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
He normally would play, but I think the suggestion from the club and maybe from the player himself is that he's coming to the end of what's been a really distinguished career, only on the bench today.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time for everybody, and maybe the legs are just letting him down a touch now, but the skill's still there, that's without question.
Now you've got your chance to check on the lineup for the home team. This is the away team lineup. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
It's the kickoff in the group stage, their first match.
A lot at stake and a lot of preparation gone into it. Should be a good one, this.
Got across it. Oh, well saved. And it'll go into the middle now. That is a high-class header to score here. Great power with the header, excellently placed, fine goal.
Oh, it's fantastic timing, he gets up early. What an emphatic finish.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. On the attack here. And they're passing so well out there. That's very good link-up play. Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that. And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here. Kuipers! Well, this is a corner. And they've got start of the second half of this opening match in the group stage.
Well, it was entertaining. It was a little nervous at times in the first half. Might change now. He's with that first 45 minutes.
He can lay it off to the supporting player. Here's the chance, and they celebrate an equaliser here.
And the way he stopped that, wow, two keepers wouldn't have got to it.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Hammond. Shots on! The shots hit the post. To hold off the opposition. defender. That earlier incident, the big deflection.
Well, that's the life of a defender. You try and put your body in the way, but sometimes it ricochets off.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. And we restart the game 2-1. A heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. And they've got to score soon.
It looks like the opposition is in.
Hit, and it's there! And that levels the match.
And there's no finer sight than to see a volley like that dispatched into the bottom left-hand corner.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. I wonder where we go from here now that we're level again in the game. Anything could happen. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. To score! And that's a terrific goal to put them in front.
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. Very good game, 3-2. Here's the cross. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. And he's hung on to the ball. And we look at the referee, and he has blown the final whistle. The game is over, and a riveting game it was. 3-2, the final score. It was a wonderful game, and they've won it just.
Well, a game that we will remember, I think, Martin, for many weeks and months to come.
It was absolutely extraordinary, exceptional, elegant, excellent.
Well, so often.
Our football today comes from the Raiffeisen Super League. I'm Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith is my co-commentator, I'm delighted to say. Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, they're going to go with 4-3-3 here, with plenty of width to that attacking three.
Yeah, you could almost describe it as the Dutch system down the years, and the three-pronged attack, it can be really potent, but it can be awkward as well for those wide lads.
This is the away team lineup. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system. Now, what a match we've got, Martin. First v second, I know it's still fairly early on in the season, but we've got two great sides here. Should be some fantastic football out there.
Espen Schoenberg is today's referee. And it's a header. Good jump. And the header just off. They've opened him up here. And hit the frame of the goal after the save. Confident and quality on the ball. He's got his shot off now. And there it is, the goal.
The best shot he'll ever hit in his entire career, I'm sure of that, top left.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? And that has opened the scoring, 1-0 here. Here's a chance to attack. Tremendous understanding from these players. And now the shot! Terrific stop. It's a corner. Change of ends, and the second half is underway. Lovely one-touch football. Shots on here. That's a spectacular save. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Goes the goal! It was the moment we thought. Coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that elusive goal.
Yeah, the crowd trying to cheer up their players, trying to get behind them, trying to produce a bit better than we...
They've opened them up here. A goal!
A little glance up there, and he's aiming for that top left. It's a superb finish.
And here is another angle on that goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. 2 minutes left. That's added time. Can he do it? Splendid goal here.
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Well, here's the goal again. Well, it's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest, really. They're just playing for pride. They're really big. So that confirms it, the final score 3-0. Great example here of counter-attacking football, Alan. They drew the opposition onto them.
They did, and they have got players with pace, and they've certainly got lads out there that can finish, as they showed.
Well, it's good to be here on match day 4 for this group stage game.
Yeah, I think so. And two teams, I think, that are capable of giving us plenty to shout about.
Stories in the papers this week have been about possibly him announcing his retirement. Alan, what do you make of that?
Well, it's his decision. I mean, you are a long time retired and you don't want to make a premature judgment, but he hasn't been in the best of form recently.
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. With the way this manager likes to play, that 4's going to sit pretty much in place, and the 2 in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive 2 won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front 4 lads.
This is how the visitors will line up today. And again, we're going to see this shape up as a battle, individual battles really, because the formations are so similar.
Yeah, they are similar, and you do see this so often these days, 2 really popular attacking shapes. So interesting how it pans out.
Fourth match for these clubs in this competition. They've enjoyed it so much, and here they go again in the group stage.
It's been a good group so far. There's plenty to admire.
Shots on! Turned onto the woodwork by the goalkeeper. And it's a corner now.
And the trick is to continue that, which isn't always a straightforward thing, because good runs of form come to an end sooner or later.
Into the attacking third. Here's the shot. That's a brilliant goal, well taken.
And if you miss that, you look a little bit foolish, but he's down the bottom left with a plumb.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. We've had a third of the game, and we finally got the first goal of the game. It is the second half now, ready, underway. There's the referee blowing, and it's the 4th match, remember, in the group stages.
I'm looking forward to it because it was a good first half.
And that's a foul, and he's in there with a header, full on the frame of the goal. Terrific goal.
Well, it's not a coincidence. They've scored plenty of times from these kind of corner kick situations.
And here's the goal again. Restarting at 2-0. contest. Can't get much better than this, really, Alan, to win and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think that would be the pleasing aspect of it, as well as the 3 points, the clean sheet, particularly the keeper. I'm delighted with that.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.